Hey, how's it going? So I'm just coming out of my bleed. Today's my 5th day, so I'm just in the process of my blood drying up today, and I'm already feeling these huge bursts of inspiration and energy, and I'm not even out of my inner winter yet. And especially this year, since I really started deepening into a new level of honoring my cycle, I get these waves like towards the end of my bleed that almost feel overwhelming, but not, of just like huge bursts of like spiritual energy and inspiration within me, and like this bigness of like what wants to come through me, and like what I want to create in the world. I'm sure you understand the challenge of pulling information from higher dimensions and putting it into human words, so bear with me as I try to translate these blocks of thought. Okay, I just wanted to come on here because I'm like right in the energy right now. And I'm feeling really beautiful, clear, inspiring energy coming through me. Just beautiful messages of optimism and miracles and magic and empowerment. And I can feel my power returning to me. And the first taste and waves of my energy returning to me also from resting for my bleed. And this is the exact thing that I want every woman to access and feel, because when you have the freedom and space and you intentionally are determined to create a life that allows you to honor your cycle, when you get to start experiencing this and you move through some of the bigger parts of healing and the energy that needs to move, because like if you're still like having to work full time like through your bleed, and or you've got like a family to take care of, or if you just have like a bunch of responsibilities that are still stepping on this sacred time for you, and if you're experiencing suffering in your cycle, or if it's still painful for you, when you first start carving out time and you're successful at it, working your life puzzle to make this work for you, it might not feel really magical and blissful for you, because you have this healing and this energy to move through. But once you start unpacking that and making progress, like especially when the pain starts to go away. And while I'm on that piece, I just want to say that it can still be really powerful and magical if there's pain. But when you heal enough and your cycle is no longer a source of suffering for you, then I feel like it really opens up to this magical, beautiful experience. Once you've moved through a good amount of the weight that needs to be shed, I think it like clears your channels more. It opens them more. I mean, it works to heal you on all levels, obviously. But like right now, after having practiced actively menstrual cycle awareness for like 6 years probably, or something like that, I've been consciously working with my cycle in a ceremonial way. It's like Also because I understand the cycle and the stages that I'm going through. So I kind of know what to expect. You know, like the more you work with this information, the more it's going to work with you. What am I trying to get at? I just wanted to come on here and share this while I'm in this fresh spring energy that's just starting to trickle in for me as I start coming out of my bleed. This powerful energy and lightness and empowerment that I'm feeling right now. And I'm like, this energy is classic to ovulation. I'm not even there yet. I'm like just barely getting the first waves, like I said, of coming out of my bleed and having my power return to me. And I'm not even anywhere close to being at my peak yet. So I can't even imagine how ovulation is going to be for me this coming month. I'm already feeling lit up and I'm not even quite done bleeding yet. And so I can just imagine what I'm going to be, like the level of capacity that I'm going to be at ovulation in a couple of weeks. I'm sure there's got to be some magic that's manifesting behind the scenes already that I'm aligning to enjoy at that time. Anyways, I usually don't even interact much with the outside world when I'm bleeding, but every cycle is different, and I also know that we're in totally new territory on the planet. We don't have our moon lodges. We're not in ancient times. We're in modern time, and so there's a kind of like a give and take and a dance that goes on while learning to embrace these ancient teachings and wisdom that we all have in our DNA and in our blood and our lineage of this being an important and sacred time, and the need to honor it appropriately, and also be in the modern world. So it's kind of like you have one foot in both worlds, and that's where the pioneering comes in for all of us. We're all pioneering. We're on the leading edge of thought right now. The universe is literally expanding through our desires. That contrast is triggering in us to have one foot in that ancient world and the modern world, and to be in your focused what's the word I'm looking for? Perspective. Your focused perspective in your own individual reality. Figuring out how to navigate with one foot in each world. It's really special, honestly. And I feel like it is the perfect grounds for some really unique, powerful opportunities for soul growth for us. Yeah. So that was it. I think I just felt inspired to come and record a little bit of my now experience with you guys, because oftentimes these are the moments that don't get recorded or shared because I'm really in them and really present for the experience. I am working the puzzle of my own life, though, and getting better at sharing more of the magic moments with you guys. So I hope this finds you well. I'm not used to looking in the lens of the camera. I'm like used to looking at the screen at myself. I don't know if it makes a difference for you or not, but I'm going to try to practice looking directly in the camera a little bit more, because even through video, I feel like there's so much energy and power that can be exchanged, and eye contact is really, it's really powerful. So here I am. Okay, that's it for now. I love you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. If this video resonated with you, or if you have any feedback, or anything to share with me, as always, my energetic door is open to you. So please feel free to reach out and share some of your journey with me. Aloha.